From the Pasture by Hired Hand is presented by R3 Hilltop Ranch. Located in Chilton, Texas, R3 Hilltop Ranch has been breeding registered Texas Longhorns since 2006. What began as 3 heifers has grown into our current herd, which you can explore on our website at r3hilltop.com. We're passionate about loud colors, longhorns, and docile temperaments, but it's the easy-keeping, low-maintenance traits of Texas Longhorns that initially attracted us and continue to drive our herd growth. In addition to livestock, we proudly offer certified Longhorn beef products. Visit r3hilltop.com/beef to learn more. Thank you for listening and enjoy exploring our ranch online at r3hilltop.com.
Hi there, I'm Molly.
And I'm Jamie, and this is our From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast.
For 15 years now, we've been proudly helping breeders promote hundreds of thousands of pedigree livestock with our easy-to-use animal management-driven website software.
And let's not forget about Hired Hand Live, where over $1 million worth of livestock is sold online each year.
We're excited to bring you market trends, sales data, advice from your fellow breeders, and stories from the ranch.
Our software makes managing your website and your animals a breeze, so you can focus on what you love.
So let us handle your digital chores while you tune in to another episode of From the Pasture with Hired Hand. Welcome back to From the Pasture with Hired Hand. In today's post-sale recap, we're reflecting on the 2025 Butler Breeders Invitational Sale that occurred this past weekend, August 30th in Lockhart, Texas. Many Longhorns found new homes and greener pastures to call their own following this sale. We'll be diving into all the key data from the weekend, including the most viewed animals, top-selling lots both online and in person, the overall number of views on hiredhandlive.com. If you're curious about how the bidding unfolded and which consignments caught the most attention, stick with Jamie and I as we break it all down.
The Butler Breeders Invitational Sale wasn't just about the excitement in the ring or online bidding. It was also about the impressive stats that showed just how much interest this event generated. From overall sale averages to the number of views on Hired Hand Live and other key insights, let's dive into the data that highlights the success of this incredible sale.
There were 65 lots sold in this sale total. The unofficial total was $168,500, while the unofficial average was $2,592. The internet-only average was $1,736.
With this being the 17th sale of 2025 to be included in our Hired Hand Live Trends and Averages series, the 2025 annual average to date is $6,747, while the internet-only average is $3,688.
There were just under 8,500 total views of consignments online and 34 registered internet bidders for this sale.
The most viewed lot after the sale was Lot 29B, MB Pretty Enough 824, consigned by Bennett Longhorn Cattle Company with 397 hits, and she was also the second most viewed animal before the sale with 280.
Now that we've looked at some of the stats, let's spotlight some of the standout moments from the sale. Specifically, we're going to highlight the top 5 lots that were sold to in-person buyers during the Butler Breeders Invitational Sale. These Longhorns not only drew attention, but also left Lockhart, Texas with some pretty excited new owners. Let's take a look at who sold and claimed these sale-topping consignments.
The 5th highest selling lot overall to an in-person buyer was Lot 63, Lady Graves RK139, consigned by the Bennett McLeod Partnership, sold for $4,900 to Bill Crozier.
The 4th highest selling lot to an in-person buyer, we have a tie. Lot 65, Jackie Lynn 4470, was consigned by McLeod Ranch, and she sold for $5,000 to Michael Bennett. She tied with lot number 41, Black Eyed Pea, consigned by Dry Creek Ranch, who also sold for $5,000 to Robert and Kim Ritchie.
So there was a 3-way tie for the 3rd highest selling lots overall. The first was Lot 60, Christina BR3, consigned by Triple R Ranch. She sold to John Tate. Lot 6, Tina BR3, consigned by Triple R Ranch, was sold to the Rosenberger Krista Partnership, and Lot 16, Jackie Lynn 4535, consigned by McLeod Ranch, sold to Diane Gabbetts. Each of these sold for $5,500.
The second highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was Lot 25B, Karina BR3 1/24, consigned by Triple R Ranch, selling for $10,000 to Shane Kleinwolterink.
And the number one highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was lot 22, Cheyenne BR3, consigned by Triple R Ranch, selling for $11,000 to Stan Tidwell.
Lot number 22, Cheyenne BR3, was born 7/27 of 23, and here are the sale catalog comments from the Butler Breeders Invitational Sales, highest selling overall lot for 2025. Real pretty AM daughter out of good producing Parker Brown preacher daughter, which sold at last year's sale. We expect this daughter to be as productive as her dam. She has not been exposed.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Do you sometimes feel like you're the only one who doesn't have it all figured out? Rural life can be isolating, but it doesn't have to be.
Welcome to Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, the podcast for women who are craving connection, laughter, solidarity, camaraderie, and just overall encouragement in your everyday life and dreams.
Each week, your hosts, Annalise, that's me, and Courtney will cover topics such as farm life, mom life, making money online, side hustles, hobbies, sharing on social media, jobs off the farm, and so much more.
Us rural gals need to stick together, so saddle up for some fun, real, and unsolicited advice and stories from our everyday farm lives.
Grab a drink, we're Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, and we're here to help. Listen wherever you find podcasts.
Are you a new Longhorn breeder eager to educate yourself on market trends and sale prices? Stay in the loop with our text messages. Get the latest updates, events, and insider tips on all things Longhorns delivered straight to your phone.
Stay informed by texting website to 888-700-8131, then reply with Longhorns. That's website to 888-700-8131. Sign up today and take your breeding program to the next level.
Looking for top-quality Longhorns and a taste of true Texas spirit? Look no further than Cantera Cattle Company. Our passion for Longhorns shines at Old Gringo Ranch, where tradition meets excellence. Visit us online at CanteraCattleCompany.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest updates and ranch life fun. Ready to experience it yourself? Schedule your visit by emailing canteracattle@gmail.com. Remember, God is great, Longhorns are good, and life is crazy.
After highlighting the top lots purchased in person, let's turn our attention to the online arena. We'd like to personally thank the sale host behind the Butler Breeders Invitational Sale who trusted us at Hired Hand Live to make it possible for buyers from all over to participate. Some of the weekend's most exciting sales happened through online bidding. Here are the top 5 animals that found new pastures thanks to Hired Hand Live internet bidders.
The 5th highest selling lot on Hired Hand Live was lot number 45, KMD Voodoo RL, consigned by the Ketty McLeod Doyle Partnership, and she sold for $2,000 to Dodie Prickett.
The 4th highest selling lot to an online buyer was lot 19, Jackie Lynn 4529, consigned by McLeod Ranch. She sold for $2,100 to Matthew Doyle.
The 3rd highest selling lot on Hired Hand Live was number 59, Viviana BR3, consigned by the Bedford Krista Partnership. She sold for $2,250 to Dodie Prickett.
The 2nd highest selling lot to an online buyer was lot 31, Dusty Skies MC35, consigned by McLeod Ranch. She sold for $2,500 to Matthew Doyle.
And here is the highest selling lot over Hired Hand Live for the weekend. Lot number 56, Liliana BR3, consigned by Falls Creek Longhorns, selling for $2,900 to Matthew Doyle.
With the top online sales covered, let's take a closer look at the impact Hired Hand Live's internet bidding had on this weekend's sale. Hired Hand Live continues to bridge the gap between buyers and sellers, no matter where they're located, and the stats from the Butler Breeders Invitational Sale speak for themselves. Here's a breakdown of the influence our online platform had during the sale.
There was $26,050 value added through internet bidding, 204 online bids, 15 lots sold online to 7 different buyers. With this sale taking place in Lockhart, Texas, our furthest internet buyer was located in South Carolina, roughly 1,000 miles away from where the sale was held.
If you're following the NLFR, this event didn't bring any updates to the standings, but that doesn't mean you should miss out on the excitement. Be sure to check out the NLFR website for the latest results and details on upcoming events. It's a great way to stay connected and see how your favorite Longhorns are performing throughout the season.
Looking ahead, we're excited to announce the next sale we'll be attending with Hired Hand Live, which means another post-sale recap podcast will follow shortly after. The next event on our schedule is the G&G Fall Classic Sale, and to help you get ready, we'll be releasing a pre-sale podcast on Tuesday, September 9th. We'll be joined by sale hosts to give you all the details, exciting consignments, and updates you won't want to miss. Be sure to tune in and stay up to date with everything you need to know about this upcoming sale.
That wraps up our Butler Breeders Invitational Sale. We hope you enjoyed hearing about the Longhorns who have now moved on to new pastures. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future updates on From the Pasture with Hired Hand. Until next time, take care of your cattle, enjoy the pastures you roam, and we'll see you soon. When it comes to buying and selling livestock, trust is everything. At Hired Hand Live, we have a platform that breeders and buyers rely on, whether participating in a live auction, an internet-only event, or hosting their own online auction. Our secure, user-friendly system ensures that your bid counts, and every transaction is backed by our commitment to integrity.
Whether you're a part of a consignment sale or planning your own internet auction, Hired Hand Live connects breeders and buyers live and online. Discover why breeders trust us with their livestock auctions. Visit hiredhandlive.com today.